Hi everybody, it's time for Tim's Final Confessions. I'm Tim Durling, and if I seem a little excited, I've been looking forward to doing this one for almost a year since I sort of delved into this particular subsection of collecting. It's on one of my all-time favorite bands, Y&T. I won't go into it. If you've watched the show, you know I love the band. If you want to know more about the band, you can watch the previous shows I've done. But one aspect I've never really explored of this band is their singles. And in doing so, mostly from Discogs, I think I did get a couple things from eBay, and one thing was a gift, which I'll talk about, is that the downside of collecting Y&T singles is that they aren't that hard to find, but the upside is there aren't that many of them. So I'm going to go with what I've been able to find for my Y&T singles. First thing I have is a song from the debut album. It was self-titled, called Yesterday and Today. And it's on London Records, and it's called Alcohol. And this is just a promo single, available at mono and stereo. If it was actually a domestic release or a retail release, it would have the London like green, yellow, like pasture, both the most on rock and roll looking record label. Anyway, but yeah, not the easiest thing to find. It's just got the same song on both sides, like I said, mono and stereo. No singles that I know of came off of the second album, Struck Down, in '78, because the label was doing away with all their popular music releases as that album was coming out. So they certainly weren't going to put any money into a single, I don't think. If there's anybody out there that has singles from Struck Down, let me know. I'd like to know different. Of course, they signed with A&M Records and, had the most successful run of their career, even though I think they should have been more successful. I've got a lot of cool UK sleeves here, and this one is no exception. It's Dirty Girl. And this is a 3-track, 12-inch. Of course, it zooms in on the cover of the Earthshaker album using sort of a more negative, or not negative, like a photo-negative version of the photo that's on the back cover, black and white. This also has Knock You Out, Hungry for Rock, so 3 songs from a killer album, Earthshaker. And like I said, this is a UK version, and it's got this particular A&M label on it. Yeah, there you go, right there. Not as many 45s, but I've got some really cool ones. This one comes from Spain. It's for Rescue Me, one of their earliest hits regionally in their local Bay Area. That is the full color version of the picture off the back for Shaker. That comes off the front cover too. It's got the lyrics of the song, and Shake It Loose is the B-side. And something I discovered from getting this is that A&M was distributed by CBS Records in Spain, which is kind of interesting. Same A&M label as the previous one, so that's pretty cool. One more thing from Earthshaker, and again, it's UK. Their epic power ballad, I Believe in You. And that's what the other side of it looks like. So, Out and Out Metal from San Francisco. That is from Sounds Magazine, which are a big champion of this band. It's got I Believe in You on one side with this A&M label, and then Rescue Me on the other. Next album, 1982, Black Tiger. I got a very cool picture sleeve single here. This one I think is from the UK as well. I think. It's for a song, which one of their many songs that should have been a hit. Maybe if they'd have done a video for this one or were allowed to. Don't Want to Lose, that's a close-up of the Black Tiger album cover. This has the song Squeeze from Earthshaker as the B-side. Those little pictures from the back album. I don't know what the photo effect is called, but it's pretty cool. I always liked how you could see the picture of Leonard Hayes. You could see the Ig in Ludwig on his bass drum. And this has a familiar-looking A&M logo on it, too. They used that a lot. Some writing was on this. It's the way it came. Now I've got one from the U.S. There aren't a lot of U.S. ones here, but I do have a few. There's no picture sleeve with this, just a standard stock A&M sleeve for the song Forever. And it's just, I think it might be just a promotion copy, not for sale. So it's just got the same song on both sides. Next up, 1983. Mean Streak. Now, I love this alternate cover art, and they've got the logo done as if it's barbed wire. Yeah, I think this is just really, really cool. This is a UK sleeve. It's got Mean Streak, plus Straight Through the Heart, and Dirty Girl on here. So the UK did, they were out there trying to promote this band for sure. Unfortunately, their US label, which is where they're from, weren't doing the same. So here we go. We're still using the same A&M small hole for this one, as opposed to a 45 size hole. Next up, let's see. Also 1983 in the Mean Streak album, Midnight in Tokyo. Cool shots of the band. This also has Barroom Boogie and Squeeze, so they're representing each of the 3 A&M albums to date. And there's a few concert dates here with the band Rock Goddess, who are also on A&M Records. The record itself in this nice clear sleeve. So Midnight in Tokyo, Barroom Boogie, and Squeeze on this one. And it also came in this nice cardboard black label here. I've got a few radio station singles here, including this one for the last song on Mean Streak, Down and Dirty. I'm not sure what that signature means, DR4. I'm not really sure. This is a US copy actually, and this is a sticker. So I don't think there's anything on the side here. It's pretty worn. Oh no, maybe there is. It's really hard to tell. It's a lot of wear and tear on here. And this just has the same song on both sides. So there you go. Now moving on to In Rock We Trust, the most successful Y&T album. I got another cool single here from Holland, where A&M was also distributed by CBS Records. Rock and Roll is Gonna Save the World. That's the In Rock We Trust album cover. John Taylor Dismukes. And the B-side is Forever. And the single itself is using this silvery A&M. Like I guess it's all kind of silverish, grayish when they use this one. Let's see, another radio station promo single. Very similar to the Down and Dirty one. This has a white cardboard with a sticker on it for lipstick and leather. And it's just the same song on both sides. This is a US promo single. Next thing I got here is really, really, really cool. Of course, Y&T played Castle Donington in August 1984, I think with AC/DC and Ozzy Osbourne. And the label in the UK was really, they really tried promoting these guys. They put this souvenir EP out. Doesn't really have a title so much as Donington 84 Souvenir 12-inch EP. So it's got Don't Stop Running, Rock and Roll's Gonna Save the World, Mean Streak, and I Believe in You. It came with this patch. So this patch uses the barbed wire logo from the Mean Streak single. And there's a good advertisement on the back for the 3 albums the songs are taken from here. Yeah, I really think this is cool, although they may have wrapped it a little bit too tight. But it's still very cool. Now I've actually got a Canadian single, which I think is the only one. It's for one of their best songs. Don't Stop Running came in the stock A&M sleeve. And if you look in the small print, it's A&M Canada and Scarborough. Forever is the B-side. And now 1985, the live album Open Fire. This is a UK 12-inch single of the song Open Fire. And on the other side of this, it has Go for the Throat and a live version of Summertime Girls. Summertime Girls, of course, somewhat confusingly appeared on Open Fire and Down for the Count. This is a really cool. This is a UK single to Summertime Girls, their best known song. And this is sort of an alternate take of the UK version of the Open Fire live album. So on this, it's, of course, it's got the studio version, and on side 2, it's got a live version of Summertime Girls, which wasn't the easiest thing to find for a few years, and also Lipstick and Leather. And the record itself just uses the standard red A&M. Got another US, actually it's the only US picture sleeve, I think. Yeah, it's the only US picture sleeve from Down for the Count, All American Boy, which technically was the first single from that. This awful pink background and not using the logo, and my whole complaint with the Down for the Count album cover, which is kind of reprised here. B-side was Go for the Throat, the studio version, which wasn't the easiest thing to find. It's basically lived as a B-side, and it also appeared on the Hearing Aid album, but that's another story into itself. I guess, you know, they've got the band members' names here. I mean, I don't know, maybe some effort was made, who knows. There's the single itself. And actually, it's an error. The sleeve says Go for the Throat. It's just got All American Boy on both sides. So That's a fail A&M, one of many. And I got another US Radio Promo 12-inch single. And this in this black sleeve here, and it's for Face Like an Angel. Same song on both sides. One that I've showed before, my good friend Jeff Witcher of Jeff Witcher's Vinyl Destination found and sent to me, thank you Jeff, is the 12-inch single for Contagious, the first for Geffen. Long write-up on the back and some Eddie Van Halen, Brian Johnson, Rob Halford singing praises from Y&T. They've all toured with those guys. And then just a plain white sleeve and the Geffen logo for that. That's the only Geffen vinyl single I have. Y&T left A&M for Geffen, and most of the time, you know, record companies retaliate, former record companies. They didn't do it in the States right away. Best of 81 to 85 didn't come out till 1990, but A&M in Japan, where Y&T typically did quite well, put this compilation out in 1987 called Forever. It's just a plain black cover with a cool logo on it, so it's got the Obi strip, just says Forever here, and an interesting mix of songs. And this is sealed, so I don't want to open it up. But what I will show you is something else that I picked up, is the CD version of it. So the track listing on this is From the Moon, Open Fire, Mean Streak, In the Name of Rock, Rescue Me, Midnight in Tokyo, Black Tiger, Hurricane, Straight Through the Heart, Lipstick and Leather, Forever, Don't Stop Running, I Believe in You. Note, no Summertime Girls on this. It's like A&M in Japan understood the guts of this band. Really interesting. And obviously not a bad compilation. So the next thing to come out, of course, my favorite Y&T album. I've argued it on the Contrarians. I don't know if I convinced anybody. I certainly didn't convince Martin Popoff. Martin still hates the album. He let me know. What can I say? The single that got me into this band when I saw the video, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. This is a promotional single from Geffen. It's got the 10 album cover on it, and the same picture of the band that's on the back cover, and it's just got 3 different versions of the song with slightly different edits. So there you go. Going with the whole orange thing this time. So 1991, Metal Blade Records, they signed to for Yesterday and Today Live, their Farewell Live album. And I've got a promotional CD single from that. Now, this is not going to show up well, but it's a little bit of the compilation of the pictures of photo collage of the backstage passes and such from the inside of Yesterday and Today Live. And this is the live version of Don't Stop Runnin' on a CD single from Metal Blade, which at the time was distributed by Warner Brothers. That's a photo of Dave Meniketti from the album cover. A couple other things to show you. I have to give a shout out to Christine, who took over the Y&T fan page Instagram account from me, has been doing a great job with great content. She put me wise to something that was limited to 500 copies. And I happened to get just one of them. 55 out of 500. To date, the last Y&T studio album. Bass Melter on vinyl. I was so excited to get this. And this is put out by a company called Night of the Vinyl Dead, who specialized in putting out these albums that came out on smaller labels that never saw a vinyl release. Now, of the many things that I love about this is the fact that, of course, it's on 2 records, but when Face Melter came out, there were actually 3 different versions you had to get if you wanted them all. Well, there was the standard American version I ordered directly from them, yntrocks.com, but around the world there was a version that had one bonus track called Losing My Mind, and another territory had a version with a bonus track, Deadly Deceiver. I love what they did here. They put both the bonus tracks on here. That's smart thinking. And there's a photo of the band from was inside the CD. The record itself is on this cool looking vinyl. I will show you here. Both the records look the same, so I'll just show you one of them. And trying to take the utmost care of this green splatter vinyl. So finally, with that, got all the Y&T studio albums on vinyl. So it's not a single, but it's just something I had to show you. As is the next thing, which has a copyright date on it of 2020 or 2019, sorry. And it's not an official release, but I just had to have it. What is this, you ask? Okay, this is Yesterday and Today Live, Record Plant, 1974. These songs have been floating around on YouTube for a while, but this is a 9-song CD of an appearance that Y&T made on a radio station called KSAN, K-S-A-N. And it was broadcast live from the record plant. And what's really cool about this is if you look at the song titles, you'll recognize songs like Beautiful Dreamer, Stargazer, My Heart Plays Too, and Alcohol. But there's also Tonight, Feelin', and Baby Blue that never appeared on any Y&T album. That made this an essential purchase for me. It's not the easiest thing to get. I was fortunate to track one down. If you're a diehard Y&T fan, put it on your want list from Discogs or something and keep an eye out for it. And not a bad write-up of the band either. So I believe I mean, there's different versions of the singles, you know what I mean? Like there's different versions of the Mean Streak single and all of that. But I was satisfied with getting one of each, and I'm really excited about that. Excited to see what you people out there have for Y&T singles. And maybe some other Y&T rarities that I could have had, or maybe I should be looking for. Always glad to talk about this band. And thanks everyone for watching Tim's Final Confessions.